Welcome to Cardonex. In this video, we will talk about Cardano's EUTXO model, which stands for Extended Unspent Transaction Output. In order to understand EUTXO, we have to look at UTXO first. A transaction output that has not been spent is referred to as a UTXO. Only unspent outputs can be utilized as inputs in an accepted transaction in a valid blockchain payment system. When a transaction occurs, inputs are removed and new UTXOs are produced, which can subsequently be consumed in future transactions, as you can see in the diagram. The UTXO model was first implemented in the Bitcoin network. In simplified terms, suppose Alice has 10 Bitcoins and wants to give Bob 2 Bitcoin. Alice's wallet first unlocks her UTXO of 10 Bitcoins and uses this whole 10 Bitcoins as input to the transaction. This transaction sends 2 Bitcoin to Bob's address, and the remainder of 8 Bitcoins is sent back to Alice in the form of a new UTXO to a newly created address. Now let's imagine prior to the transaction Bob had 3 Bitcoins. Bob's wallet now keeps track of 2 UTXOs, one from before and another from the transaction made by Alice. Unlike Bitcoin, which uses UTXO model, on the other hand, Ethereum uses an account-based model which keeps track of the balance of each account as a global state. The balance of an account is checked to make sure it is larger than or equal to the spending transaction amount. The account-based transaction model represents assets as balances within accounts, similar to bank accounts. Ethereum uses this transaction model. To understand it in simple terms, imagine it this way. Suppose Alice has 10 ethers and wants to give Bob 3 ethers. The system will first deduct 3 ether from Alice's account, so Alice now has 7 ethers. The system then increases Bob's account by 3 ether. The system knows that Bob already has 5 ethers, therefore Bob's balance is increased to 8 ethers. Both of the mechanisms have their own pros and cons. Like UTXO model ensures that it's easy to check if an output has already been spent, avoiding double spending attacks, and transactions can easily be processed in parallel, which results in better scalability. But it's tough to implement smart contracts because UTXOs don't keep track of any state. On the other hand, in the account-based model, it is easy to implement smart contracts, and transactions are more compact, saving space, but there are security concerns and parallel transactions are not possible, raising scalability issues. Cardano aimed to solve both by using an extended UTXO model which combines the best properties of both systems. Cardano's EUTXO paradigm creates a safe and flexible environment for processing many operations without causing system problems. This architecture provides superior scalability and privacy, as well as more straightforward transaction logic, because each UTXO can only be consumed once and in its whole, making transaction verification considerably easier. Compared to other accounting models, the EUTXO model has a number of distinct advantages. The transaction's success or failure is solely determined by the transaction and its inputs, not by anything else on the blockchain. As a result, before a transaction is posted to the blockchain, the legitimacy of the transaction can be confirmed off-chain. A powerful feature of the EUTXO model is that the fees required for a valid transaction can be predicted precisely prior to posting it. This prevents risks of monetary loss. To summarize, EUTXO offers greater security, smart contract execution, cost predictability, and more powerful parallelization. If this information was useful for you, consider liking our video and subscribing our channel. Thank you.